So, some of you have been DMing me, asking me, begging me to teach you how to draw. I don't know why you want to take part in this level of self-harm. You should do drugs instead. I'm joking. Don't spread that around. So I'm going to share a couple of important things you need to know going forward as we both learn how to draw and get better so you actually enjoy it more rather than cry most of the time. I am definitely crying. I did my fair share of crying. I don't want you to cry more than I did. So let's dive into it. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now is just some simple breakdowns because I haven't drawn in a while, so I forgot how to draw. So, number one, subscribe and follow me. I need the clout. I also want friends. Number one, for real this time, you need to get the idea of the perfect drawing out of your head. You need to stop trying to get the exact perfect drawing out of your head. You're a human, not a printer. A beginner artist listening to this obviously thinks this right now. Or maybe what's the point? Trust me, you will be a lot happier if you do that. It takes away unnecessary expectations you have of yourself and lets you have fun. This goes the same for everything that you do in life. In most cases, when you're trying to do things perfectly, it leads to a lot of procrastination and you end up not getting anything done. The goal is to start and not getting stuck at a blank page. There is nothing more frustrating than staring at a page for days and just trying to get started with your drawings. That is why I'm even making this video. I wanted to have a perfect drawing, but I couldn't get one out. So I just ended up doing a lot of breakdowns because I haven't drawn in a while. And the thing about not practicing often is that drawing is like a muscle. So if you don't practice often, you definitely end up losing that muscle memory and your drawings will feel like trash. Number two, nobody really cares how you learned how to draw. The only thing that matters is the end goal, the result, the fact that you can actually do art. It doesn't really matter how you learned to draw. It doesn't matter if you were tracing, you were copying off somebody else. Mimicry is the highest form of flattery, so if you end up copying a bunch of different artists, that's what I do. I copy a bunch of my favorite artists. It doesn't really matter as long as you get to where you want to go. There is no shame. There is so many ways one can learn how to draw. If the reading books and stuff isn't working for you, just go for tracing. It doesn't really matter as long as you get to the goal. 3. You need to practice. Art is like a muscle. The more you keep tearing and breaking it, the stronger it gets. Don't stop. I stopped for a little bit and now my art is sort of bad, not very bad, but just not good enough as to where it would have been if I never stopped practicing. So you need to practice. And also, as a beginner artist, you need to learn, you need to understand this. There is nothing wrong with learning the basics, drawing triangles, boxes, and all that stuff. Nothing is wrong with it. You need it. I wish I had drawn those boxes and triangles when I was starting out. I would have been way further with my art by now. But I did not. I tried to do the things that were way beyond my level. But hey, learn the basics. Art is like math. You might want to draw something that looks very complex, but that very complex drawing is made up of nothing but simpler building blocks that you may have skipped right in the basics, unless you're gifted and just like be magic. I'm not a great digital artist, but I'm trying to make my way there, and this includes learning the fundamentals. It's disgusting, but I need to start somewhere. The fundamentals are basically the veggies of art. Nobody wants to touch them. 4. I don't know, is this 5 or is this number 6 or something? Anyway, I don't know. Be positive with the way you look at yourself. Also, be positive with the way that you look at your art, because the way you talk to yourself, view yourself, will also affect the way you look at your art. Never call your art trash. As much as your art did not come out to your expectations, it isn't trash, it came from you. Because you're an awesome person. Now go back there and draw, my guy. Or girl. I don't know. I love you. Now subscribe. Anyway, those are my 2 cents on the subject. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends. Sharing is caring. And the art in the thumbnail was done by a very good friend of mine. Their details are in the description down below. Please go follow them.